stuffed animals.
I always love the name of Cabbage Patch Kids because it sounds like you're supposed to eat them.
I had Cabbage Patch Kids, and I actually went to the place where they made them, the original. I had one of the originals that had a sewn face instead of a plastic face.
You went to the Cabbage Patch?
And you're still working? Gosh.
I think when I was a kid, they had just come out, and my parents won one at a fair. And so I was like one of the only kids with a Cabbage Patch Kid. And it felt kind of weird. Yeah,
You had a Cabbage Patch doll?
I did, because my parents won it at a fair, right?
What are you going to do? Not take the free thing?
Well, I mean, then it's going to be sad.
It's going to be sad.
Well, you know, when I think of the Cabbage Patch Kids, I think of why they were called Cabbage Patch Kids, because parents always tell their kids, this is how we get babies. They're in a
From the
Cabbage
Cabbage
Patch.
Patch.
From the Cabbage Patch. That's
Oh.
where the babies come from. You didn't know that. Your folks just have
Do
to
you know
follow.
how old Cabbage Patch Kids are? No, I didn't know the history.
These days, they're not really kids anymore,
I
are
didn't know that it was based in parental deceit.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dad Company.
Pack it in good. Make sure it stays warm or it won't grow.
I am weeding my garden just fine without you right over my shoulder,
Well,
Ernest.
excuse me, Geraldine. I mean, just once I'd like for our vegetables to come out, I don't know, that like something that tastes like something other than manure.
You know what? I decided to add an extra row this year. If you would like to go over there with your green beans and your Brussels sprouts and leave me here with my cabbages. Thank you very much. Kindly turn around.
Well, you just take your cabbages, I'm gonna take my green beans, and I'm gonna take my Brussels sprouts. You don't even like Brussels sprouts. I know you just make a face every time I'm not looking. I serve those things.
Oh, these are coming up so good.
Already?
I'm just so... Did you not see me petting them a minute ago?
I did. I'm just giving you a hard time, Geraldine.
You're just jealous because your Brussels sprouts are little tiny baby ones that can't ever get any bigger.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you need a cabbage implant. I don't know.
I just... Look at them. They're just so...
Honestly, Geraldine, you look at those like they're your own children.
Well, they look like a little head right there.
Like a little head?
You know, a head of cabbage.
Yeah, a head of cabbage. That's all there is just the head. Where's the rest of him?
Can I not have something to love? I just want a little something to love, and even if it's just a head of something to love, I'll love that head as much as I can love.
Geraldine, honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, we've always wanted children, but we just couldn't have them. I'm sorry. My Brussels sprouts just didn't work right.
I want something more out of life.
Well, I mean, we talked about adopting, but, you know, we just couldn't get past the adoption application with that meth conviction you got from 10 years ago.
I went and had my teeth fixed. Let's not bring it up anymore.
Sorry.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know it.
This one reminds me of you. Little bald.
Look, sales are down 50%. I don't know how we are ever going to recoup the loss that we spent on that last toy.
I know, and we need to fire the marketing team. That's what we've got to do because meth head dolls, they're just not selling. With the genuine falling out teeth, I thought we would have gone nuts for that.
Michael, we were in charge of that marketing campaign.
Oh, we are bad at this.
Yeah, we are really bad at this. We need something out there, something new, something exciting, something strange. stage.
Okay, let's just work our problem backwards, okay? So meth head dolls didn't work. We're trying to lean to the urban, right? We don't need to lean to urban. What's the opposite of urban? Rural. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. Rural.
Excuse me, boss, I've got your lunch that you ordered. Let's see, you had the barbecue with the coleslaw, and you had the field green salad with extra cabbage on it. There
Thank
go.
you, Ross.
Thank you. The dressing's right there.
Always interrupting us in strategy. Okay.
Well, no. We left out the rural. What is the most rural thing you can think of?
Country music.
John Deere.
John Denver.
Ooh, I like where you're going. It's like a mixture of John Deere tractors and country music. What is John Denver known for?
Mountain ranges.
Mountain ranges. Colorado skies.
Dying in plane crashes. Whoa. Is that what he's known for? I don't know.
It's too soon.
Oh, too soon. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's okay. He's off finding his rainbow connection. It's okay.
Yeah. Look, well, after this, I'm going to get Rocky Mountain High.
You know, let's keep going down those country roads.
Okay.
Take me home. Take me home, Mark. All right. So something rural, something at the farm, something that engenders.
Oh, hold on, it's a mail call.
Delivering mail, sorry.
Hey, Dolores. Hi, Dolores.
God,
Oh.
it stinks in here. It's like some old cabbage or something.
Well, no. We had that takeout order from O'Shanahan's the other day.
It's fine.
I mean,
No,
that's what I got
got
again.
What we've got to do is keep our eyes open for inspiration, okay? You never know when it's going to strike.
Yes, our eyes open for
Eyes
inspiration.
open.
No ears, no noses, just eyes.
Okay, so we got thoughts. We don't want them to have teeth that fall out like real meth heads, so we got to have some other angle.
What if we put the teeth back in like dentist does?
Yeah, that's not super creepy. No, we already sold our fake teeth supply, so we have to rebuy the whole inventory, and it's just frankly embarrassing.
Well, you know, maybe we need to just sit down, get it off our minds a minute, have a little bite to eat, and just see if we can kind of get the creative juices flowing.
You're right. I'm gonna get that cabbage salad back. Hold on. We need inspiration.
No, that's inspiration. That's it, stop, throw it away. I'm hungry. You can't eat that.
Yes, I can. That's what it's for.
No, imagine in your bowl are little children. Cabbage children.
I'm not going to imagine that.
Don't you get it?
I hope I don't.
Cabbage dolls. You can make them think that, you know, children come out of a cabbage patch. Like they're grown in the ground. Move over, Stork, the Cabbage Patch is coming to town.
And once the children think that children are grown from cabbages, profits?
You can hit them if you're like, hold on a second. Go ahead. Maybe we can hit them with little sidekicks, like little Brussels sprouts people or something. A whole farm of dolls and sidekicks. Yeah, yes. And the children will go nuts for them. That's right.
Cabbage Patch Children.
And Brussels sprouts kids.
Children. Cabbage.
I'm telling you, I know what they told us they wanted it to look like, but I just felt like putting the spike on the body and then shoving the cabbage head on it, that seems dangerous.
Peggy,
What if it starts to rot and it comes off and now you've got Cabbage Patch Head the Impaler? I don't understand.
why did the cabbages and Brussels sprouts, what were they? I mean, they got no form, they got no body. What about corn kids? I mean, those have at least have got like those green babies sprouting out and can kind of wobble around. You can paint faces on a cob.
And they keep peeling. I mean, when we had the test ones with the children in R&D, they just kept peeling the leaves off of it.
And they're ugly. I mean, have you noticed how ugly these things are? What kid is gonna love this?
This is metaphorical?
Metaphorical.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Hellman, it's me
Oh,
from the doll company. So I was just checking in on oh my God.
Yeah.
That is an ugly doll. That is really unappealing.
We got so the plans come down from R&D, and we're supposed to be making these things. We're not exactly sure how to go about it, though.
Well, it's not like this, I can tell you that. I mean,
Some kid's gonna take one look at that and throw up all over it.
you know, it looks a little bit like a cabbage from this angle, I suppose.
That's still the root sticks. You know, you gotta shave that root off and then you're left.
Well, I feel like you need to shave this whole cabbage. It's getting fuzz on it. These things go bad. I don't want the dolls to have a shelf life.
Well, our refrigerator went out and this one started developing mold all around the edges.
You might have to toss this whole thing. I'm just not sure about this.
Look, we can't tell the boss that we're tossing the idea.
I'm not selling this to a child.
This is the last-ditch effort for the whole company. We're all gonna lose our jobs.
Sorry, it was about to roll off
Okay,
the
well,
table.
look, okay, I could probably figure out some way to sell this. I'm in corporate marketing. I've got a lot of creativity.
All right.
Thank you, no laughs. Okay.
So what we got here is a doll that frankly only a mother could love.
Yes, so we turn the kids into mothers. If they pretend to be
All right, now wait a
doll's
minute.
mothers,
That's illegal.
they've got to
Out of 50 states. I mean, we can't just limit our market to Arkansas and
Are you
Tennessee.
kidding me? Not a jury in the world is going to care about someone making this thing. Are you? No, it's going to be fine. We'll have them fill out a certificate. They get to put the kids get to put their name on it and say this is where this abomination to God was born, and this is its name. It's my name. That's it. We're going to turn the kids into mothers. They get to be the Cabbage Patch moms of that.
You don't like the taters?
Did you wash them?
Wash the taters.
Wash the taters.
Of course I washed the taters, and I boiled them.
Boiling them's not the same thing as washing them. You know that, right? Wash them, you actually got to scrub them a little bit.
I washed them.
You washed them.
I
Okay,
peeled
what then?
I boiled them. I mashed them.
Well, then we need to check out that sewer system again because there's still some crud in the water apparently. Not bad. Not bad. Needs a little salt. Honey, I've been thinking about our anniversary coming up and what we could do.
Well, what's been rolling around in your noggin?
Well, hey, maybe we ought to try again.
Try again.
Try again.
With the taters?
You're not that good. No, try again, you and me.
Ding dong.
Oh, I'll get it.
All right. Now, there's not enough taters for everyone. Don't invite them to stay.
I'm not inviting you to stay.
Well, hey, if this isn't my favorite cabbage farmers.
Oh, hey! Yeah.
Hey, look what we've got here. It is just a giant check. I mean, it's like they don't grow on trees, right? Am I saying that? Look at this check. $67 $7.32. That's for that last crop of cabbage you sent us.
Oh, now I didn't recognize you because I only ever see you in emails.
Right? I don't know the time period anymore. I didn't know you got emails out here on the farm, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Stereotypes and all.
ahead of the curve.
I see that. Well, here, why don't you take this check and we've got another little surprise.
You're going to have to find an enormous bank to cash that.
Are you kidding?
Although I think it's getting smaller.
Well, look, we've been working on a product, and your cabbage was, well, quite frankly, an inspiration. The best.
An inspiration?
I mean, sometimes it was a little fuzzy and, a little thin
Very
on top.
Look, if one of you got food poisoning, I'm just so
Oh,
sorry.
no.
That's not on us.
We
Okay.
use the proper manure.
We did. Our own.
Oh, that explains it.
Well, she's the one that grew the cabbage. Just here, you talk to Geraldine.
Well, may I call you Geraldine? Or Miss Geraldine?
That would be nice.
Miss Geraldine, we're actually executives for a toy company. You may have remembered.
We haven't established which one.
We're the Hasbros.
I'm Mark Hass, and this is my brother Jerry.
The Hasbros.
Jerry Hass.
Jerry Hass. Yeah. So, so you got to understand, we're responsible for those meth dolls that you saw last year.
We're allegedly responsible.
Yeah.
I did find them to be disturbingly accurate.
Yes, they were.
But look, you've got to understand, we've changed.
Somewhat.
And we've worked on a new product inspired by your crop. In fact, my partner here,
And your brother.
and my brother, whose name I'm struggling to remember at the moment.
Oh, you and me both, buddy.
Well,
I know you're Jerry.
so do I!
So you're not Jerry.
No, he's Jerry.
Right.
You can call
Jerry,
me.
and you're not Jerry.
Yeah, you can call me Mr. Hass.
The senior brother.
Well, Mr. has here in a box a sample of our new product inspired by your crop. And
I'm
why
not
don't
eating
you go ahead and
something.
get it?
I'm not
Michael?
eating something that wasn't made in my kitchen.
Matthew, Luke, John.
It's fine. It's fine. I got a big check.
I don't want to eat something that was made in my kitchen.
Oh no, it's inspired by something made in your kitchen. Don't help me. I will. Here you go. No, you got to open it up to see what it is. It's like Christmas.
Y'all want to bring it on in here into the living room? There's
I know.
a little room here.
We're fine in the doorway, sir.
Okay.
We don't really need to go inside your abode.
That's good.
That's the doll's tagline. Cabbage Patch Dolls. What do you think?
Well, at first I thought it was hideous.
We get that a lot.
Yeah. They modeled it after myself a little bit.
This one, you remember it? It's the one that looked like you.
I look like that? He's not bad looking, is he?
Oh. And you want to bless the children of the world with these?
Oh, I'm thinking they'll bless our pocketbooks a bit.
And don't forget, it also comes with a certificate.
Oh, yeah, you can fill that out.
What is that?
You get to put on
birth
a
certificate?
Yeah, you get to put on a date and place of birth right
Yep.
there. Oh, this one is special because it's come unnamed. Normally they're going to arrive with a name already picked out, but I think this one needs to be yours.
Oh, honey. Honey, we finally got a chance to use the name we've always wanted to use.
You know,
Yes.
Jerry's a good one. I don't know his anymore.
Shall we say it together?
Exactly.
Oh, I think I have a feeling I know the name you're about to say. Actually, why don't we all
Why don't
sing
we
it?
all sing it?
Yeah.
All right. The name I've always loved is
I've
Write
got a pen over
investors
here.
on that certificate.
Well,
Investors.
Investors.
I think we'll just leave you two to it. Thank you again, and we'll be back with another $67 check next month.
Oh, boy.
We'll just let y'all have a nice family moment or mental
Jerry.
breakdown.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Not Jerry. It's good to see you too.
If you say so.
Oh, honey.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about us sending off all our beautiful heads of cabbage to be just sent around the world, not knowing who would take care of them.
But
I think only we can take care of them.
think about
We need to keep all of them.
all of them.
All of them.
How can we afford to send all these cabbages to college? Honey, we're only getting $67.68 a month.
The good thing is that they're cabbages, so when they start to get older, we just put them in some vinegar and we got kraut.
Eat our own children?
No, they'll just feel like we sent them off to school in Germany.
That's some interesting logic, honey. But okay, I'll go with it. Sure. So, do you think maybe we ought to start harvesting some more cabbages?
Well, we gotta get those terrible capitalists to put the bodies on and make them whole.
I'll send out a load tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna send them some of my Brussels sprouts too, because I'm sure that there's some little people that want smaller children.
Well, and then all of our babies can have babies of their own.
That's gonna be an interesting prospect, but okay. Let's see how that goes.
All right, here's your order. Oh, thank you so much. My wife is going to be pleased with this one.
Excellent. And let me just get your form. That's 1736. That's 6 Cabbage Patch Kid dolls.
Oh, did you forget to put the birth certificates? I only see 5.
Oh, I don't know why that means you have one less doll. But all right. Yeah, sorry about that. I try to keep one for myself. I'm a terrible story.
Wow, I tell you what, these things are so hard to come by, and I really appreciate you putting some on the side for property store.
Still in the money though.
Oh, thank you. How much do you want for this transaction?
$17.96.
There you go, sir. Thanks, I'll give you the change. Thank you. Oh,
You got 6?
oh, well,
How did you get 6 Cabbage Patch Kids?
oh, well, you know, I reserved them last Christmas. I mean, they're the hottest thing going around this time.
My wife's been bugging me to come out and get a Cabbage Patch Kid. I've been coming by this store every day for months. And you've got 6. He's out every time I get here.
Sir, again, I'm a bad story.
I mean, it's not much of a store. It almost looks like a couple of boxes you just stacked up around yourself.
Hey, sidebar a second.
Yeah.
Step over here with me.
Yeah.
A second.
Yeah.
So look, I've been buying these Cabbage Patch dolls for a while now and selling them online. Been making a fortune. But, let me put this down. It's getting heavy. Look, you go down the road a little bit,
Yeah.
about 20 miles that way,
Yeah.
past the water tower at Eatonville.
The water tower in Eatonville.
Yeah, and then you take a right.
Now, wait a minute. You take a right at the water tower in Eatonville.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you take a right at that water tower, and there's a farm down the road.
Okay.
And at that farm, they're making counterfeit cabbage patches.
Counterfeit Cabbage Patches?
They're not really cabbage, like counterfeit.
What are they, lettuce?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Little head of endive on a stick?
All right, look, if you're going to be funny about this, then
No.
I don't have anything to do with it.
What? Okay, so I go down the road, I go take a right at the water tower.
Right,
Go
there's
down to
a
the
farm down the dirt road there. Look,
Oh.
I hear it on the DL.
Yeah,
That's where the cabbages originally come from.
really?
Yeah. You see, they're making these counterfeit ones to stick it to the corporate roads. The Hasbros.
Gotcha. All right, so down the right farm.
That is, unless you want to pay 3 times the price for some of these.
No, I'll go to the farm.
And if you do, I've still got one in stock.
No, I'm going to the farm.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Hello? Hi, I'm just kind of wandering by and, I heard you were, selling
Spit it out.
kids.
No, we do not sell kids.
Well, I mean, not real kids. I know you don't sell real kids, but I heard you selling fake kids.
They are real kids.
Oh, they are.
We don't
You're selling
sell
real
them.
kids.
First of all, I don't know you.
Oh, true.
Second of all, if you heard you were supposed to find something here that you might want, seems to me like I need to know who you are.
Well, who I am is a husband that's got to get a Cabbage Patch Kid for his wife because she's driving me nuts. But I don't think we've established a name yet, so I'll just tell you that call me Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
the Hasbros came and they ripped my babies from my bosom. Metaphorically. And they have bastardized the entire industry.
Like those things had parents anyway.
We are giving our children to loving families who will adopt them and give them a stable home for life.
You got somebody knocking at the fence.
Hi, I'm the first and only child in this scene about children's toys. I was just wondering if you had... Oh my gosh, I'm still little. Is this a real life Cabbage Patch doll?
Hey,
I love you so ugly. Oh, please,
what is your name, child?
I'm Georgina. Don't know why that's funny, but
Georgina, why have you come here as a company minor?
because I heard that, well, you were selling the little Cabbage Patch dolls
No.
here, and I don't have any money, but I thought maybe I could convince you to let me have one. He's so gross!
Stop looking at him.
Okay.
I will only allow those who have the most tender hearts to adopt one of my children.
Look, I've got a tender heart and I've got $10.
I did not say legal tender.
It's a tender heart. I can offer 30.
Make it 30.
The real things are selling for $18 up the road.
Real? Did you say real?
Yeah, I mean, yours don't have the Hasbro's stamp of authenticity.
We have put a heart on the keister of every one of our babies.
Put a heart on the keister?
That shows you that we are
brand them?
the original.
What do you do, brand them?
No, it's like a kiss of love.
Well, ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. I've just been wanting one of these Cabbage Patch dolls for so long, and me and my family, we're real poor, but I can promise you that I'd give them a good home. I've already gotten a piece of scrap notebook paper and filled out a little registration for him. Look this way in case he's got to maintain himself somehow, but I've picked out a name, and I've picked out like the place, and
Georgina, what would you name this child, this beautiful child, if you were to take him home with you?
oh gosh, if I could give this beautiful doll any name, well, I'd probably pick the bestest, most wonderfulest name in the whole wide world that I could possibly, I'm kicking my feet, that you could think of. Ivestus. I've always wanted a child named my bestest, ma'am, ever since I was little. Yes, ma'am?
You just go on and take that baby.
I was here first, and I've offered you 10. I'll give you 20, just so I don't have to walk back up the road.
What
You're
would
coming
you
home with
name?
me.
What would you name this baby?
I'm the guy at the side door.
I don't know.
Going out the side door.
Maybe Oscar. I don't know.
Oscar is a terrible name.
What's wrong with
Come on, side door. We're almost there.
Oscar is the name of a crouch. Georgina, just stay right there with the baby.
Nope, I'm out of the scene now.
If you were to name it Oscar, I would absolutely just have a conniption.
Well, it's okay, because the little rugrat just ran off with investors, so.
Oh, I have another.
You got another?
Yes.
$20.
30.
30? 25. That's my final offer. 25.
Well, I guess little Oscar doesn't want to go home with you then.
Look, I got a garbage pail all picked out. A perfect little garbage pail. It sits up on the counter. I've got a little pillow in it. Got a little
Garbage pail.
garbage pail. That's right. You know, Oscar the Grouch.
Garbage pail kids.
Yeah. That's it.
What an interesting offshoot. 27.
Look, I know I told you my name was Smith. It's Mattel. Okay? John Mattel. How do you do? Look.
And now to the business report with Sterling Smith.
Thank you, Chunk. Hold for commercial. Thank you, Chunk. Today's business report comes from the world of little tykes and their happiness. Today, we look at both Mattel Group and Hasbro's. There's been quite an uproar recently. You may have heard this past Christmas about little girls' dolls and the new trend that's sweeping the nation. Chunk with the personal report. Chunk?
Well, I went to go get one of these special Cabbage Patch dolls for my kid the other day, and I was sent up the road to another location. Indeed, at that location, I met some strange people who tried to sell me a different product.
Huh. That doesn't sound like a report, but I'm sorry, that's Stormy Gutters, our weatherman. He has Tourette's. However, this infographic over my left shoulder shows the chart of shows the chart of Cabbage Patch sales in the last 12 months. And as you see, it is very readable.
In fact, if I may interject, it's crisscrossed with a new product. The one I was trying to tell you about before you so rudely cut me off. Yes,
Go on, Chunk.
that is Mattel's new product, the Garbage Pail Kids.
Hold for weatherman.
Okay, as you see here, the chart for the Garbage Pail Kids has sharply increased, leading to, I guess, a sort of a bridge. A bridge for the Cabbage Patch Kids. In short, Cabbage Patch down, Garbage Pail up. Yes, it seems as if Mattel is on the rise.
Yes, and the Hasbros are has-beens. And now with our weather report, rainy gutters.
Rainy?
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Chunk. Thank you, Skippy, whatever your name was. Sure. There's weather out there, folks. Real weather. And it's blowing, and it's raining, and it's lightning, and that's the report.
Thank you. Thank you. This has been Fox 10 News, and here we are signing off.
Honey, these potatoes are just absolutely fantastic.
I know, I had Bessie May make them this time. I didn't have to do it myself.
You know, ever since we got the help in, life is just so good. That Mattel check rolling in month after month after month, and all zeros on it.
I know! All because we had some rotten cabbages.
Honey, I always said, you're the best little farmer out there.
Oh.
You'll always be my mommy, honey.
So, you still want to go
Try
try
again.
again?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And see.